Hi there again, everybody. Welcome back to Prestige Auctions, and we're doing a little bit of a behind the scenes video for you today to show you basically how some of the special sales get lotted up. So as you can see now, I'm actually stood in the main auction room, which we're ready for this Saturday's sale, and we're in on a day off once again to have a look at what's going on in the special sales area. So I'm going to have to keep it down a little bit because Lisa and Tom are in there lotting up, and we'll show you what's going down. Where we are, I'm just sneaking into the special sales now, and as you can see, it's a bit of a mess because this is what happens when we're lotting up these sales. So as you can see here, one of the most important things when you're lotting up a sale is biscuits, okay, and quality streets, and of course
and
celebrations. They're the most important things when you come to lotting up a specialist sale. But basically, so scan, I'm making sure I don't get anything on Lisa's computer, which is down there. But as you see here, all of this stuff is being lotted up as we speak. This is going to be the toy auction for the 2nd of January, and it's looking like a belter, to be honest. Now, whether you're after models, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Star Wars, there's a bit of them. So, of course, there's Lisa and Tom. Give them a wave because there's a bit of behind the scene things that we're showing them. Just zooming on to us. Tom's looking very casual today, isn't he? No, look at the trainers. Check the trainers out. Where'd you get the trainers from, Tom? Here. Good old Prestige Auctions, eh? And how are you getting on, Lisa? You enjoying the lotting up?
Yeah.
Do I let you have the heating on lotting up days? No. They're extremely cold. So, but they have got quality streets and things. So, this is what basically what happens is that the room gets set out like this, as you can see there, and then somebody has to go around making sure that all the vendors are correct and that all of the lotting numbers are pinned onto them. So you can see there, lot number 246, 242. And these here, a lot of people always ask what these are in the auction. Well, these are what they call vendor tags. And basically what these do is there, because it's special sale, it's 00. And that is a vendor number. So this is how we know exactly what are your items when you bring them into the auction. So as they go around and lock them up, they shout out vendor number 4 and so on. But as you can see here, it's still a bit of a mess in here because there's still boxes from where we brought stuff into the sale. And people, you know, as they bring the stuff in just in big boxes, it's up to us to sort it out. So, of course, that's what the team does at Prestige. And, of course, then all of these soldiers have to be stood up like this and so on. So it makes it, you know, a tricky job. There's some great items in this sale, though. I must say, we was going to do it including trains as well, but we've actually decided in the end that the auction is just too big. So we're going to do another auction that has got trains in it as well. And I'll tell you down here that this is probably the biggest collection of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and accessories that I've ever seen. Now, last time we've had these in the sales, they've done very, very well indeed. This time, these have been sold literally by the basket. So you can see all these here. Can tell you we are aiming to get this onto Easy Live ASAP. So that one is going to be going on in the next day or two. Of course, we'll put the usual links up there and maybe do a talk through as well once all the catalogue is live to show people what's in the sale and show you the links to how to get to Easy Live. So you've got all this Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle stuff, including big items on the floor there as well. You've also got a lot of what are these, hats or something, or masks, and then a really vintage doll there. And there's a lot of sort of usual specialist sale stuff when it comes to toys, vintage toys, Star Trek. There's always Star Wars, 100%. There's always going to be Star Wars toys in a specialist sale. Look at those there, that's probably Star Trek, is it? You come down here, and if you look over there, I'm just going to try and do this a little bit quietly so this will give you an idea of how it's done. So if you listen into there to what Tom is actually saying to Lisa, just keep it quiet for a second. So he looks for he goes into an item and then looks for, as it, be careful, that is sold. And
Vendor 10 is 6 tubs of army figures.
So there you go, you see. So he gives out the vendor number and then gives Lisa the description. Lisa types it into the computer and that's what builds up your auction catalogues all the time. So there you go, we'll look down here. So you can see here we have still got the remnants of the Elvis auction in here. Now that boom is going off to London. We're going to take it down ourselves, and also there's lots of other bits and bobs that are still waiting for the stragglers to pay, etc., before they go out. But this is how the special sales work. So there you go. Look, all of this fantastic Star Wars stuff under there. And then this is probably the most interesting thing in the sale. This is one hell of somebody's collection of Japanese or Chinese games. Now, a lot of these are like role play and card games. I would imagine some of these are worth a few quid, and nearly every one of them is sealed. There is probably 100 plus of them. Look at all them up there. These boxes are heavy as well. And then when you come to the smaller ones, we've done those in 4s. So you can see there, all of this stuff is going to be in this auction. You can see all the lot numbers now anyway, so it'll give you some idea. So what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to take you around the other way. So down here we've got action figures, and we've got loads of buses, loads of brand, well I say branded, they're like mint condition. But what about that for a Millennium Falcon? Or that one there for the old Crossfire? And then of course we've got things like this. We've got R2-D2, some buses, and then over here we've got the Dalek and various collectible Star Wars figures and things, and then more die cast. As we come around this way, got lots and lots of modelling. Now this modelling, this really is one to come and look at. It's going to be it's been very tricky for us to photo all of this actually, because some of these are tiny. These are sort of armies and things that you can see there, and then amongst them as well you'll get little tanks like these, you see. So I'd imagine that for some sort of gaming or something, but there's lots and lots of them. If you look over there, when you come to this section of the room here, there are loads of them. Look on the floor, look on the tables, and the pictures won't really show it very well, but a lot of these lots are doubled up in the boxes. So you can see down here there's loads, and there's also boxes of model kits as well. So lots of stuff. When you come over here, there's all of these Del Prado bits and bobs here, and trays of tanks. And then down here we've got this nice old truck. Look at that old Triang truck there, tin plate. But what about these old robots and things? You look here, lots of interesting stuff always comes in for these sales. Stuff that will take you back in years, and you'll remember the ones you had as a kid, I dare say. That Eagle Transporter, we had those in before they did a lot of money. Well, what I would say on this one, we've got one hell of a lot of good quality and excellent condition teddies. And some of these are by top makers, such as Mary Fort, which of course is a British maker. There you go, and these limited edition Pudsey Bear there. And then there's Charlie Bears down here, and all sorts of other ones there, as you can see. Yeah. And then when you come this way, past the boxes and things, which won't be here, come viewing, of course, this is Team Lisa's stuff in there. Oh, there's Team Carl's stuff in there as well. Don't forget that is still available from the office. We've got all these soldiers and things. And then over here, we've got more teddies, Mary Fort and so on. So there you go. So I don't know what you think. It's looking like it's going to be a good auction. Just giving you a very quick glimpse of what goes on behind the scenes at Prestige as we put more and more sales together for you. Hope you've enjoyed this one. If you have, please give it a thumbs up. And if you want to watch more stuff like this, hit the notification bell and the subscribe button, and it will tell you when more stuff is added, which is usually daily. Thanks ever so much. Thank you ever so much for watching, and we'll see you all very soon at the auction.